Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Let's dig in teaching. Let's talk about 10 techniques to make meaning clear, or for better saying, how to elicit the meaning of the vocabularies. Number 1. Miming. Miming and body language. When you mime, you act out words without speaking. Your body language and facial expressions really matter. You can mime for action verbs and visible things. You can also use props to make your message more clear. It can be fun and memorable. Before miming in class, practice in front of a mirror to make sure your movements are aligned with the meaning you're trying to convey. Number 2 and 3, pictures and drawings. You can use pictures and drawings for visible things and action verbs. Drawing creates a more cohesive memory trace. By drawings, students reconstruct what they're learning in a way that makes sense to them. It also results in better recall. Just remember, draw in a clear and easy to understand way. Practice your drawings before class. You can also ask your family and friends and see if they can get the meaning of your drawings correctly or not. And about your pictures, they have to be clear and without an extra and confusing detail. With pictures and drawings, you can describe the difference between the word you mean and the other words that students suggest. Number 4. Realia. Realia refers to the idea of using real-life objects to teach concrete nouns and action verbs. In this way, learners can touch, see, smell, and even taste the objects. It results in better recall because more senses are involved. Number 5. Guided questions. Guided questions let students to explore in a greater depth and think critically and carefully to elicit the meaning of the content that is presented by the teacher. In this process, students use their judgment. Teacher asks step-by-step questions and guide students in a particular way so that finally they guess what teacher is saying. For example, you want to teach the word prescription. Instead of just explaining the meaning, you can ask guided questions. Questions like, is it good to be sick? What do you do when you're sick? Do you know who is a doctor? What does a doctor do? Does the doctor write medicine for you? And then you can say, now tell me, where does a doctor write medicines for you? This question is like a hook. You can let them digest your question. Now they know you're gonna say this word, so they'll pay attention more. Number 6 and 7, synonyms and antonyms. When you use synonyms and antonyms, you provide students with alternative words that have similar or opposite meanings. Learners will remember the word easily by their synonyms and antonyms. Don't just mention the synonym and antonym, but also use active way. You can mix synonyms and antonyms with other ways to elicit the vocabulary. For example, if you're teaching the word joyful, you can tell your students show their happy face. Then tell them they are joyful. So now they know joyful means happy, and also they know how to express it. You can use context for it too. For example, are you awake at 2 a.m.? No, I'm asleep. Number 8. Hyponyms and hypernyms. Hypernym represents a category and hyponym represents a specific instance of the hypernym. For example, you want to teach the word fruit. You can show a picture of an apple and tell your students, everybody, apple is a fruit. Then you can show a picture of an orange and tell your students, orange is a fruit. In this way, they will comprehend what do you mean by the word fruit. So, to sum it up, we say an X is a kind of Y. X is a hyponym and Y is a hypernym. In the sentence, apple is a fruit, apple is a hyponym and fruit is a hypernym. Number 9 and 10, definition and translation. Definition refers to the meaning of a word or phrase, and translation refers to the idea of converting from one language to another. These two ways are not really suggested, but can be used for abstract verbs and abstract nouns. You can use dictionary for both of them, and the translation appears better if you, the teacher, have the same mother tongue with your learners. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you know other ways for eliciting the vocabulary, share in the comments below. Thanks for watching.